Hello, this is Mr. Doty, and I've had this conundrum for the last few years trying to figure out how to get the leading and trailing zeros to work correctly on our dimension styles. Because if you don't do it correctly, it makes your dimensions wrong. So, what I found out is that there is a setting. So, to start out with, here's a basic. Somebody turned in their template. Sorry. And they have an annotative, which the annotative, when you go in here, you'll notice that it has leading and trailing zeros. Well, you only suppress leading zeros. You don't suppress the trailing zeros. So I hit OK. And let me make sure that it kept it. Yeah. So, see, it'll keep those settings if you change them. What happens is when you make a new one, and you go to Modify, and see, this one is supposed to have the trailing zeros on. Yeah. And you hit OK. And then you go back to Modify, and it doesn't save it. And you do it again, it doesn't save it, and it makes you mad. Well, my original fix for this was to take this standard one, save it as the metric, it exists already. You have annotative and you have standard. So annotative, since it already exists, anything that you do to it's going to save and be fine. Standard's the same way. So I would have you, my new method was to have you do this. Well, what I found out is, for those of you who are following my old directions of creating an annotated metric thing, dimension style, what you can do is, with this guy, set current, close it, type in DIMZIN, enter, and notice that it's set to 9. Well, 9 means that apparently neither one of them, and I can't find it on the internet what 9 is, but I don't know why it defaults to 9. Okay. It's supposed to be 8. Hit enter. Okay. Then go back to this, and you'll notice it says Style Overrides. And you click on Modify, and the trailing zeros are like they're supposed to be. And you're like, well, that's good. So you hit OK. Now what happens is if you hit Close, then the overrides will go away. So what you want to do is right-click on it and rename it. I'm just going to call it metric. And when you do that, it makes it into a dimension style. Now, set current, modify. And look, it kept its thing. Now let's make sure it kept the annotated, because a minute ago it got rid of it. Okay, cool. Alright, so it kept it. All the settings are the way I need them because they're a copy of this guy. And so this is going to be the one that works. So then I should be able to go here, right click on it and delete it. Yeah. And when I go here and I go to primary units, it says trailing. If it's still annotative, your text is still set to 3. Arrows are set to 3. Break size, okay, somebody didn't fix this. That's supposed to be 3. And then that's 3. That's actually like 1.5, I think. I've changed my directions. Mr. Anderson probably hasn't, but that's okay. Break size is 3. Text offset from dimension, that's actually 2.2. Fits annotated primary unit. All right. one decimal place, trailing zeros, hit OK. All right. So now I have a workable thing. So you can go in and you can fix your dimension style and make your template work the way it needs to work. So there you go. You're welcome. I'm just glad that I was able to figure it out. I just had to do some digging, and I still didn't get the answer I wanted to, because basically Autodesk doesn't want to admit that there's something wrong. Or, I don't know. You know how it is. When people go out on the internet and they start, hey, I need help, and then some know-it-all, basically bullies them. It's just really annoying. But anyway, good luck. Have fun. Fix it. Thanks.